Hi guys, this is Ash, and this is another edition of Ash's Stash, and I am here today with L.K. Scott, the awesome horror writer who you might know from Massacrade Party and Nightmare's Eve, right?
Nightmare Eve.
Nightmare.
Singular.
Oh, sorry. I'm ruining it.
It's just one.
Just one nightmare. The girl just has one nightmare in this book. Over and over. He's also the blogger for hotel-horror.com. And tell me a little bit about that blog. What do you guys write about? I'm assuming horror.
Hotel Horror covers the horror and mystery genre. We cover anything from video games, whether it's Mac or PC. We cover books, movies, or any true life news that covers the horror genre in a whole.
Well, LK is here with me today because we are going to go over our top 5 Halloween movies. And he has composed a list of his favorite Halloween-centered movies, and they're all movies that take place during Halloween, correct?
All movies take place during Halloween.
All right, and mine are my top 5 that I just love to watch during Halloween. So number 5 for me has to be Hocus Pocus because it's ridiculous, it's awesome, and what is with that music scene where they just kind of bust into a musical all of a sudden?
Because it's Disney. Oh. It wouldn't be Disney if you don't bust in a musical. All the time, it's Halloween. Just hands. Stage cheese. No, you don't. No, you just.
Did
freeze.
I ruin it?
No,
oh,
you stage.
sorry.
You freeze.
Oh, so what's your number 5?
My number 5 has to be the movie Hatchet. It is not the most sophisticated of all horror films, but the dialogue is very exceptional, and the contrast between really gory splatter and the dialogue of sarcasm it makes for a really good horror and sarcastic humor film. Hatchet.
Check it out. So my number 4 film is actually Sleepy Hollow, which stars Johnny Depp and Christina Ricci, who, how could you not like that lineup?
Oh, such beautiful babies they would have.
I know, if only they did have babies.
Ugh.
I love that movie because I love the whole Ichabod Crane story, and I love the way that they kind of, you know, made him this interesting sort of, wasn't he kind of, what's the name of the people who like inspect dead bodies?
Coroner?
Yes, that one. I love how they made him that, and it kind of weaved it into the story. It was very interesting. So check it out if you want a different version of the Ichabod Crane story than the Sleepy Hollow TV show. So what is your number 4?
My number 4 is May, starring Angela Bettis, who also stars in the original made-for-TV show, Carrie. However, in May, she plays a social outcast who is very heart-struck, and she just wants to build the perfect life partner. Unfortunately, that life partner she builds on Halloween with unfortunate zombie-like circumstances.
I've heard of this movie. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's kind of creepy.
Oh, it is very creepy, Ash. In fact, if it wasn't for Anna Faris, who stars the comedic psychic.
Really? I didn't know that.
It would be a little bit too gruesome, possibly, to watch.
There's kind of the meat suit element, right?
She likes to take the pieces of her partners that she falls in love with, and then she sews them all together to make some horrific 2000 version Frankenstein zombie.
Like her own Mr. Potato Head.
Or my last boyfriend.
So my number 3 has to be the classic film Beetlejuice, and I am a huge Tim Burton fan, and I have to say that I didn't include Nightmare Before Christmas on this list just because I felt like it was kind of a given. So I did put in Beetlejuice, which is amazing. If you haven't seen it,
you've already said it twice.
Beetlejuice, oh no! But everything about the movie Beetlejuice is just amazing, from the amazing makeup to Winona Ryder. I mean, who didn't want to be that? Maybe everyone else except for me. But
I love Winona Ryder.
Me too. So what is your number 3?
My number 3 has to be Casper, starring Christina Ricci and Bill Pullman.
Nice. So Christina Ricci made the list twice.
I know, because, well, she was also Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family.
True. And she's got creepy eyes.
Well, she's just an all-around creepy person in general. So why shouldn't she make the list?
Yeah. My number 2 has to be Ghostbusters. And I chose this movie because ghosts, Halloween, it kind of goes hand in hand. I know Ghostbusters is kind of already a popular film that you can watch any time of the year, but who doesn't like to watch Bill Murray and ghosts and slime?
I'm all about the marshmallows.
Aren't we all?
So what was your favorite part of the Ghostbusters? There are obviously many Ghostbusters films. Which one is your favorite and why?
Definitely the first one. The first one. And Sigourney Weaver and Rick Moranis are probably my favorite parts of that movie. They're just amazing. And such an odd couple, but yet they work so well, you know, as the gatekeeper and key master. It's just awesome. What is your favorite part of the movie? Do you have a favorite part?
The credits.
So what was your number 2?
My number 2 is Halloween Town, starring Kimberly J. Brown, who, upon her 16th birthday, doesn't realize that she is a witch, and she gets visited on Halloween night by her grandmother, played by Debbie Reynolds from Will and Grace and Tony Award winner.
Wow, I know how that goes. Debbie Reynolds visits me all the time. Just like she comes out like this.
Debbie Reynolds.
And Halloween Town is also another Disney movie, right?
It is another Disney movie, so it's very safe to watch with your children or relatives or people who've had part of their brain removed and they think that they're a jack-o'-lantern.
And we're down to the number 1 movie, and my number 1 movie has to be Shaun of the Dead. This is my ultimate favorite zombie movie as far as horror movies go. I love zombie movies the best. And I also have to say that I didn't list Night of the Living Dead on this list just because I felt like it was also another given. But Night of the Living Dead is the first and greatest zombie movie. But Shaun of the Dead, so good. Simon Pegg, amazing.
How could you not? If you're flipping through the channels and Shaun of the Dead comes on and you turn away, that's
you should be shot.
Yeah, it's disgraceful.
Yeah.
Because
it's amazing.
It's such an homage to the original George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead.
And it's pretty much spawned its own genre of film, which I would say is kind of like comedy zombie films. I don't know that there were really that many before, if any, before Shaun of the Dead. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. And what is your number 1 movie?
My number 1 Halloween movie is called Trick or Treat. But
Trick.
not Trick.
Treat.
Treat?
Wait.
What?
Are you not asking me?
Ah! You get no treats this season.
Oh.
It is a film that takes multiple storylines, approximately 3, and they combined it into one film in a Creepshow-esque sort of way. But one common characteristics between all of the stories is a character called Samhain, who is the essence of Halloween, who only shows up when a character breaks tradition. It is wonderfully fantastic. It is shot so beautifully with ambient lighting. It is definitely a must-see. And look forward to the sequel, Trick or Treat 2, arriving in 2015.
Well, I'll have to check that one out.
You must. Anna Paquin, True Blood.
Meow.
That's the sound vampires make.
Is it? Is it?
True Blood.
True Blood.
True Blood!
So that's it for this episode of Ash's Stash. Be sure to check out LK's books. Anywhere you can buy books, I guess. Where can they buy your books? Amazon?
Amazon, Barnes & Noble, eBay, anywhere that people read.
I use thrift store down the street. No, I'm just kidding. Aww. But seriously, check him out. Check him out on Twitter. He always posts hilarious things, super funny. And also, make sure you stick around for our costume contest. We're doing a costume contest this month, and so check out the costume contest video. And if you're new to Laugh Stash TV, stick around. We got all sorts of awesome nerdtastic videos. We have video game parody videos. We even have a nerdtastic cooking show, so check it out. We've got lots of stuff for you. And thanks for joining us. And
Thank you for having me.
No problem. Aw. And happy Halloween, everybody!
Happy Halloween!
Come over here a little bit more. Just half a
That's
titch.
uncomfortable. You ready to get intimate? It's 3D.
Mm. Oh no!
Happy Halloween. I just clapped because I'm really excited about Halloween. I hope you are prepared to lose Twitter followers.
And scene.